You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I've got your weekly spoilers for Monday, May 26th through Friday, May 30th. We're going to talk about Michael plotting payback now that he has returned to Port Charles, and Lulu facing a firestorm for what she has done. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. So Monday, May 26th is Memorial Day. It's a holiday. They are going to air an encore episode. They picked a good rerun. It touches on some of the storyline action that is coming ahead this week on the new episodes. So if you've forgotten, it might not be bad to watch. It was episode 59. So we're going to get a scene from Ava's trial where Rick has Christina on the stand and Rick was trying to get her to crack. And of course, we know everything he did worked because Ava was acquitted, and that completely unhinged Christina, leading to where we are now with her trying to kill Ava, almost killing Rick and Liz, and Rick and Ava now blackmailing Alexis. Plus, Liz and Lucky on this episode found out that Lulu disappeared from Turning Woods, and that was when she hitched a ride with Cody. Of course, that's relevant to the current storyline because it started that Lulu-Cody friendship that led to her getting him to work with her to investigate BLQ and find out about Geo, and then blowing up so many lives publicly this week. And this was the same episode where Sasha found out she was pregnant, and with Michael back on Friday, well, obviously that's going to be a huge part of it. She hasn't seen him yet, but she is going to see him this week. So at this point, Sasha is very far along in her pregnancy. Everybody thinks it's Jason's. That could shift very soon. Then Tuesday, May 27th, a brand new episode, season 62, episode 180. So Lois has to explain herself, and not just to one person or two people, to lots and lots of people. BLQ, Dante, Ned, Olivia, and Sonny are just a few of the people that want answers from her. So will Geo, because it was just Lois and Gloria, her mom, that knew the truth, and they lied to everybody's faces for more than 2 decades. Meanwhile, there's a big fight because as Brook Lynn is confronting her mother, she's just over it. She tells Lois what she did is unforgivable. And let's face it, Brook Lynn's mom is going to be the town pariah in Port Charles, which should make the other town pariahs feel better. There's somebody new to pick on. Plus, Brook Lynn and Dante have a very emotional scene on Tuesday. They are overcome. Of course, they're absolutely reeling to find out Geo's their son. And of course, Dante is coming from behind because he didn't even know there was a kid. And they're going to be scared that Geo hates them because of what he said on stage about how his parents just threw him away. Dante is initially very upset at Brook Lynn, but when he sees her going through it with Lois, things shift for him, and he sees that she was lied to as well. She's a victim in this, dealing with fallout from decisions she made when she was so young. Too young to be making decisions like that, really. Also, on Tuesday, Cody has some remorse, and he should. He regrets not telling Dante the truth and may also regret helping Lulu do what she did because lives are ripped apart. And this week, during a talk with Lulu, Cody says he just isn't sure that they did the right thing. So at the end of Friday's episode, of course, Michael showed up at the nurse's ball. He snatched up Wiley. He walked out, and he's telling the kid on Monday that they're going to go sleep over at Grandma Carly's house. And of course, Willow's in a panic. She and Drew give chase. She wants to get her son back, but Jason gets in the way, and he tells Willow and Drew that if they try and follow Michael and Wiley, it's going to be a very bad idea. He is making threats, and boy, is his brother Drew not happy with Jason. Nina goes to Sonny and asks him for help. Obviously, Nina's hoping Sonny can get Michael to compromise on custody, just him and Willow work things out without Carly, without Drew, without all the hotheads involved. And Sasha is very anxious and someone calms her down. It may be Michael, maybe Jason, because there is a spoiler photo for the week I can't show you because of copyright reasons. But Michael's with Sasha. She's got her hand on her belly. They're smiling at each other. Plus, Trina and Kai are making out passionately, and he asks her if she's sure that she wants to do this. And we all know what this is. Tracy, meanwhile, tells someone, don't take another step. It's probably Gio, because Emma finds Gio ready to leave town. He's got a backpack. He's an angry kid running away from home, understandably. Emma says she's not trying to stop him. She's going to come with him. Gio is feeling rejected, alone, unloved, betrayed by the mom who has died, betrayed by Lois, betrayed by people he's known his whole life. He's ready to leave the liars behind because he can't trust anybody. And I don't think Tracy is going to let her great-grandson go. She already told him she wished he was part of the family, and now he is. She's not going to let him go anywhere. Wednesday, May 28th, episode 181 of season 62. We've got Michael getting a warm welcome home from his family. Everybody's shocked because he didn't warn Carly, Sonny, or anybody that his burn treatment was done and that he was coming back. Obviously, Michael called Jason to give him a last minute heads up, but that's it. Also, Brook Lynn and Dante are desperately trying to find Gio. They want him to know they never knew that this blindsided them as much as him, and they want to find their kid. Chase admits something, and he may tell Dante that he has known about this for a while, but did not know it was Gio or anything. And Nina opens up to Maxie. So Nina might be telling Maxie about the Michael situation, the custody battle, nurses ball drama, all that good stuff. Thursday, May 29th, season 62, episode 182, Dante is blasting Lulu. Obviously, it's about keeping the truth from him, investigating instead of opening up, and Dante may also accuse Lulu of intentionally hurting Brook Lynn to be petty, because, of course, she remains certain that Brook Lynn has known. Michael catches up with Jason. No doubt there's lots to talk about. And Kai and Trina take the next step in their relationship. Looks like they're going to get intimate for the first time. And Sasha has some advice for Cody, and I'm guessing it's about the situation with Dante, who is probably upset that Cody wasn't honest and was actively conspiring with Lulu. Ned and Brook Lynn have a heartfelt talk, and of course Ned's going to finally hear from his daughter BLQ everything that happened back when she gave up her baby as a teenager and why she didn't tell him. We're going to wrap up the week on Friday, May 30th, season 62, episode 183. Elizabeth catches up with Laura. Lots to talk about, lots of drama from the nurses' ball. And just, by the way, I still can't believe that they didn't have Jonathan Jackson perform. Why? Somebody that amazing, and not all the performances were that great this year. And no Milo and the magic wands. Bummer. Ava has some advice for Nina. Obviously, it's about the Michael, Willow, and Drew situation. Sasha gets a request from Michael, and I wonder if he wants to claim their child. Curtis has some doubts, and it's probably about his marriage to Portia and whether he needs to just end it. And Lucky and Christina get together with Alexis, and those three are probably putting their heads together to try and find a way out of Ava and Rick's blackmail without Christina going to prison.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.